Let your spine lengthen. And rest into your breath. Place your hands at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Om Somaye Namaha. Prostrations to the energy of the moon. Exhale out completely. Inhale deeply. Om Somaye Namaha. Again. Om Somaye Namaha. One more time. Om Somaye Namaha. Then bead or seed mantras to draw in the shining light, the shining nectar, the soma of the moon. Sam. Exhale out. Inhale in. Sam. Shreem. Shreem. Shroom. Shroom. Shrine. Shrine. Shroud. Shroud. Shraha. Shraha. So welcome to your practice. Let's begin with Chandra Vedana Pranayama, lunar piercing breath. Rotate the left hand palm up onto your lap, thumb and first finger together. Peace sign fingers to the forehead. Right thumb closes the right nostril. Slowly inhale through your left nostril. When the lungs are full, close your left nostril, open your right, and exhale out through the right side. Then close the right nostril, open the left, slowly inhale through left nostril. Close the left nostril, open the right side nostril, and slowly exhale out through the right. Continue inhaling in through the left. Letting all the exhalations come out through the right side. So all the inhalations in through the lunar side, piercing the lunar channel. And then all the exhalations clearing out through the right side. The lunar energy is that which is most, continue the pranayama, purely reflective. Deeply compassionate. And unconditionally loving. The lunar aspect is the feminine aspect. The aspect of the soul manifesting into form. On your next exhalation, release the hand. Inhale deeply through both nostrils. Gently retain the breath. Exhale out completely. Take your legs, extend them out long, flex and point your feet. Take your left leg out long. Draw your right knee in, rotate your right leg out from the hip. Coming into Ardha Asana, half cow face posture. Place the right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, draw the left arm up. Pull the left elbow back and open through the side of the waist in a large crescent moon. So much of our practice today will have to do with opening the sides of the waist, the mid-thoracic spine, and the lung area. Inhale up. The moon is both watery and phlegmy and airy in its dosha. It's kapha and vata in its dosha. So it's changeable and light, while at the same time being watery and heavy. So it is contradictory in its nature. Much as lunar energy is. So coming to the other side, rotating left leg out from the hip, extending out through the right leg, opening through the right side, drawing the right elbow back. Inhale, lift up, exhale. Draw your legs around behind you, hands onto the mat. Inhale, draw crown of the head and tailbone up. Exhale, roll under. Begin your cat and cow. With your long, deep breathing. So those friends who want more heat, please feel free to take more vinyasa, more heating variations. Those of you who want a more gentle practice, feel free to modify in that way. Inhale, draw your left knee into your nose. Exhale, draw your left leg out behind. Rotate left leg out from the hip. Left big toe down onto the mat. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Draw the pubic bone up. Rotate the left arm up. And then draw the left arm all the way by the ear. Vashisthasana preparation. Again, opening through the side of the waist. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Other side, inhale your right knee into your nose. Exhale, right leg out to the back. Rotate the leg out from the hip. Place right big toe down onto the mat. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Pull the head of the left arm bone back. Draw the pubic bone forward. Engage all the way down to the foot. Rotate this right palm up. And then draw the right arm all the way by the ear. So the energy of the moon is reflective, emotional, compassionate, watery, and airy. Inhale from here. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Walk your hands out in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Come into a frog dog posture. Knees bent, toes turned in, tailbone lifted. Draw the tailbone up. Claw with your fingers. Then inhale, and as you exhale, press into the hands, melt the heart center down, press into the toes. Walk your feet back towards each other, downward facing dog, 5 breaths, inhaling, have to fix something, and exhaling completely. The energy of the moon resides with the energy of the sun in the third eye chakra. Draw the left leg up towards the sky. Roll the left hip on top of the right. Bend your knees, look underneath your left armpit.
press into the left hand, open the knee upward. Breathe down into the back of the body, into the base of the rib cage. Dwelling in the Ajna chakra, in the third eye, and then also in the energy of the heart, pure compassion, and then in its exaltation, the energy of the moon. Inhale up, other leg, bend through the knee, press into the right hand, breathe down into the back of the body, connect to the kidney area, the seat of water, and then open through the heart. In exaltation, the energy of the moon moves down into the pelvis, into the second chakra. Inhale from here, exhale, place the foot down. Inhale deeply, exhale, knees down onto the mat. Rotate left hand back, open through the wrists. Days of lurid yoga wear continue. We have found that only the most fluorescent and lurid yoga wear does well on screen. Rotate hands other way. So I am taking donations of fluorescent yellow, orange, hot pink yoga wear because my color palette is limited, and really the most fluorescent clothes are what work best. Inhale deeply, exhale, walk your hands out in front of your shoulders, tuck the toes, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up towards the sky, spiral your left inner thigh in. Those of you who want a lot of heat, exhale, knee to nose 3 times. Those of you who don't, inhale, exhale, draw left foot through, right knee down onto the mat. Take your right hand a little bit wide, roll the left rib cage under, draw left arm up towards the sky. Feel the side waist opening. Take your hands down to the mat to the inside of this left foot. Lift through your back right knee. Pause. Draw the tips of the scapula down the back. Lift through your lower belly. Exhale, rotate this right foot out. Heels are in line with each other. Send the tailbone down, firm the lower belly. Inhale up. Exhale, intertwine the fingers. Legs are in a warrior 2 stance. Front left knee bent, back right heel grounded down. Intertwine the fingers. Inhale, exhale, lean to the left side. Draw your right shoulder back, extend through the left side of your waist. Inhale back up, ground through the feet. Deep breath, inhale, exhale, lean back to the right side. Draw the left elbow back, create space. Bend into your left knee. These crescent moon shapes. Inhale up, exhale, hands down to the mat. Lift up through your back, right heel. Left foot meets the right, knees, chin, and chest down to the mat. Draw the elbows back, press the pubic bone down, expand up. Lift the lower belly, exhale, downward facing dog. So in esoteric tantric Hinduism, each of the lunar nights are ruled by a different goddess energy. These goddesses are called the Nityas, or goddesses of infinity. Inhale, draw your right leg up towards the sky. Spiral your right inner thigh in. Deep exhalation, knee to the nose 3 times if you like to generate heat. Or draw this right foot through. Left knee down onto the mat. Left hand out. We'll wait for you if you're taking more to generate more shining chitra heat. Draw right arm up towards the sky.
And from new moon to full moon, these nityas or goddesses of infinity are aspects of the goddess Lalita Tripurna Sundari, the red goddess, she who plays with delight, hands down to the inside of the right foot. Lift through the back knee, spiral the inner thigh in, draw the tips of the scapula down the back. Pause here. And then from full moon back to new moon, they become aspects of Kali, the black goddess. So Lalita is the red goddess, Kali is the black goddess, and then the moon itself is white elixir. So we get these three. Inhale up to warrior two. Left toes turned out, right knee bent, arms up, fingers intertwined. Inhale. Exhale, lean to the right side, and then lift up out of the, see, not curve, lift up out and find this diagonal, and then curve, drawing the left elbow back. Inhale up, exhale back over to the left side, draw the right elbow back. Inhale up, exhale, hands down to the mat, lift up through your back heel, front foot meets the back, downward facing dog. Then knees and chin and chest down to the mat, draw elbows back, press pubic bone down. Inhale, expand up, Bhujanasana, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So these three colors of black and white and red are the three prime colors in almost every culture of the world, representing birth, death, and transformation. Inhale, draw feet up underneath the hips. Expand through the heart. Exhale, release down over the legs. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands into your heart center. Move to the center of your mat. Draw the inner thighs in, tailbone down. Inhale the arms up. Chandra Namaskar. Inhale, exhale, lean to the right side. Pull the right elbow back. Press into the right foot. Inhale up. Exhale, lean left side. Draw the right elbow back. Ground into the right foot. Inhale up, exhale, widen through the feet, bend the knees, sit down, Devi Asana. Thighs roll back, arms spread out wide in a cactus shape, fingers spread. 5 breaths. Inhale, straighten arms, straighten legs, Tara Asana, shining star. Rotate left toes in, rotate right toes out, then take a step. Straighten through your right knee, pull the left femur back, arms out from the sides of the waist, lengthen, inhale, exhale. Find the right rib cage, lengthen it, press into back left heel, draw left arm up, Trikona Asana. Bend your right knee over the midline of your right foot. Right forearm to thigh or hand down to the mat. Draw the left arm by the ear, extended side angle. 5 breaths. Opening the side of the waist. Hand could always be down to the mat. Hands down to the mat. Rotate. These left toes in, straighten through your right knee. You could always have hands onto block, Parshvattanasana.
Lengthen, draw the left inner thigh in, exhale down and over front right leg. Lift up through your back right heel. Left heel. Draw the left knee down to the mat. Ground into your right heel. Inhale up, low lunge, Anjane Asana. Hands down to the mat. Spiral through the legs. So rotate this right knee forward. Here's the modification. A half squatting lunge. Skanda Asana. Or come all the way down. Flex your left foot. Ground through your right heel. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, hands down to the mat. Draw the big toes inside of the heels. Draw the sits bones back. Inhale from here. Exhale down and forward. Prasarita Padottanasana, 5 breaths. The tips of the scapula rooted. So in the iconography of the moon, we have the red and the black and the white principles. But then the colors that carry the resonance of the moon are very light blues and silvers, whites, even light pinks, light purples. Other side, so the modification is here as half squatting pose, or all the way down here. Right heel lifts, left heel grounds down to the mat, hands in front of the heart center. Skanda Asana. Hands down onto the mat. Rotate these left toes all the way forward. Draw your right knee down onto the mat. Scissor the inner thigh in. Inhale up, Anjane Asana, the shining one. Hands down to the mat. Lift up through your back right knee. Spiral out through the right toes, hands onto the mat or onto block. Straighten through your front left knee. Lift up through the lower belly. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Inhale, exhale, draw down and over into pyramid posture, Parshavottanasana. Allowing yourself to be reflective. Bend into this front left knee. Left forearm to thigh or hand down to the block. Roll the left rib cage under. Right arm by the ear. Extended side angle. Hands to the sides of the waist, slowly lift up, straighten through this left knee. Inhale, arms out, lengthen through the sides of the waist, create space underneath the right armpit, hand to the ankle or thigh, or reach down to the mat, left arm up, Trikonasana. Inhale, lift up. Big toes in, heels in. Maybe toe heel again. Sit down. Devi Asana. Goddess pose. Roll the thighs back. Arms out wide. Fingers out wide. Inhale, straighten through arms, straighten through legs. Draw the feet back together. Stand, inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to left side. Draw the right elbow back. Inhale, up. Exhale, lean, other side, crescent. Inhale up, exhale. Hands down by the side, stand forward. At the front of the mat, Surya Namaskar, drawing in just a little bit of heat, a little bit of this shining chitra energy, but we'll take it with lunar mantras. Hands at the heart center, Shram. Shram. Inhale, arms up, Shreem. Shreem. Exhale down and over, Shroom. Shroom. Left leg out behind, low lunge, or more heat, high lunge, Shrine. Shrine. Hands down to the mat, downward facing dog, Shroom. Shroom. Knees, chin, chest down to the mat, Shraha. Shraha. Inhale up, Shram. Shram. Downward facing dog, Shreem. Shreem. Left leg up towards the sky. Deep exhalation, left foot through, low lunge or high lunge. Shroom. Shroom. Standing forward bend, Shrine. Shrine. All the way up to standing Shroom. Shroom. Hands to the heart center, Shraha. Shraha. Shram. Shram. Inhale up, Shreem. Shreem. Down and forward, Shroom. Shroom. Right leg back, low lunge or high lunge, 8 moon pose. Shrine. Shrine. Downward facing dog, Shroom. Shroom. Knees, chin, chest, Shraha. Shraha. Inhale up, Shram. Shram. Downward facing dog, Shreem. Shreem. Inhale, right leg up, exhale, right foot through, low lunge or high lunge. Shreem, shroom. Shroom. Standing forward bend, Shrine. Shrine. Inhale all the way up, Shroom. Shroom. Hands at the heart center, Shraha. Shraha. Notice the feeling, sensation in the body. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale down and forward. Inhale up halfway. Some friends may like to move through a vinyasa. Some friends back to downward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog, right hand down to the mat. Draw your left hand back to the right thigh or ankle or heel. Look underneath the right armpits. Opening through the side of the waist, other hand, left hand down. Lift the right hand up, hand to the thigh or calf or all the way down to the heel. Look underneath the left armpit, lift through the tailbone. Inhale deeply, exhale, hands down to the mat. come down onto your knees. If you like to, place a block underneath the sacrum. Vastry Pranayama to open the lungs. The energy of the moon can accumulate in the lungs and chest, this phlegmy kind of vata, kapha energy. So we'll take Vastry Pranayama, which has been given as an important breath right now for everyone. Fingers out wide, spread the fingers, exhale, elbows in. Full breath. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take the arms up. Retain the breath, lengthen the shining energy of Chitra, Nakshatra, the shining one. Exhale out through the mouth, leave the arms. Inhale. Exhale, lean to the right side, ground through the left sitting bone. Inhale, up, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, lean to left side, draw the right elbow back. Inhale, up, retain the breath. Exhale, release the arms down, hands onto the knees, spinal flexes. Inhale, the heart center forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, draw the spine straight, retain the breath. Exhale, release out. Hands onto the knees, circle through the torso. Inhale forward, exhale around to the back. Stirring forth the shining energy of Shakti, of Kundalini in the spine. And then rotate the other direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. Find the plumb line. Inhale. Retain your breath. Exhale out completely. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, draw your left leg up towards the sky. Those of you who want more heat, you can take it forward 3 times. Other friends, bring left foot forward, right knee down onto the mat. Bring both hands to the inside of the left foot. Scissor the inner thighs towards each other, and then hands could be on a block or forearms onto a block. If you'd like to offer down and inside of this left leg. Hands down to the mat. Front left foot meets back right foot. Some friends take your vinyasa. Other friends to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Scissor the right inner thigh in. Deep exhalation, knee to nose. If you like to, 3 times. Right foot through, left knee down onto the mat. Hands to the inside of the left knee. Draw the lower belly up. Open through the inner groin. If you like to, come down onto your forearms or forearms onto a block. Hands down to the mat. Some friends through your vinyasa, other friends back to downward facing dog. Inhale, draw your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, left foot comes through. I'm going to rotate so you can see, hopefully. Didn't wear my super hot pink today. That's tomorrow for Mars Day. Rotate this right hand out. Draw the lower belly up. Can stay here. This left arm is going to rotate all the way by the ear, so we create this large crescent moon circular shape. We've been working with the open side waist. If you'd like to go further, come down to the forearm, draw the lower belly back, left arm all the way by the ear. Hands to the mat. Some friends through their vinyasa, some friends back to downward facing dog. This side I'll demonstrate this way. Inhale, right leg up. You could always generate more heat. Exhale, right foot through. Knee aligns over the heel. Draw the lower belly up, left hand out to the side. Rotate right palm up and bring the arm all the way by the ear. Or, if you like to, come all the way down onto the forearm. Draw energy down into the kidney area, then open out through the side of the waist. In this large crescent moon, blessing the universe. Inhale from here. Exhale, hands down to the mat, optionally through your vinyasa or back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, draw your right foot through. Turn out through your back left heel. Inhale up to warrior one stance. Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon. Right hand goes to the mat, left hand to the hip. We're going to draw the weight forward and then begin to straighten through both knees. Now, if you like to, you can almost do it here at the wall, but I've got these bolsters for sound. Place the left leg back onto the wall. Place the upper body back onto the wall and open out here into a half moon and a wall. You can also do it with a chair, with the right hand onto a chair or with a block. Rotate and press through the back left heel. Draw the right arm up into Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, hands down to the mat. Bend into this front right knee. Left knee down to the mat, or left knee lifted. High lunge. 8 moon posture. Inhale, exhale, lean towards the left side, towards your front knee. Inhale up, exhale, lean towards your right side. Inhale, exhale, hands down to the mat. Some friends through your vinyasa, some friends back to downward facing dog. I'm going to rotate so I can demonstrate Ardha Chandrasana on the other side. Inhale your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your left foot through. Turn out through your back right heel. Stabilize, or you could come to this from a standing position, a warrior two posture. Place your left hand down to the mat. Draw your right leg up. Start with both knees bent. Then press into your front heel. Press into your left heel. Engage through the quadricep. Rotate through the heart. So it is a nice variation. These bolsters up. You can use the wall to lean back onto the wall and let the chest open so you feel very stable and secure in your Ardha Chandrasana. Or you can use a block or a chair to come into this 8 moon posture. Oh, I'm sorry, this half moon posture. Next is our 8 moon, because there are 8 days and then another 8 or thereabouts until the full moon or the new moon, the phases of 16. Hands down to the mat. Place right toes down onto the mat, low lunge or high lunge. Inhale up. This is our 8 moon posture, so this is the crescent moon. We've been through the crescent moon, the half moon, and then the full moon. Intertwine the fingers, lean towards your left side. Inhale, squeeze up and in, Chitra, the shining one. Exhale, lean towards the open side. Inhale up, exhale, hands to the mat. Optionally through your vinyasa or back to downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat. Take your chest down to your thighs. Knees wide. Rest here for a moment, becoming very reflective, very watery. Om Shram, Om Shreem, Om Shroom, Om Shrim, Om Shram, Om Shraha. Om Shram, Om Shreem, Om Shroom, Om Shram, Om Shrim, Om Shraha. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. Continuing to open through the side of the waist. Draw the left leg up. Draw your left foot through. Then bring the toes facing forward. For me, that's facing east, facing towards you. And bring this right hand or right elbow underneath the shoulder. I'm on the pinky toe edge of the back right foot. And I'm drawing the left arm up. I could also be here on the elbow. Vashisthasana preparation. Inhale, exhale, hands down to the mat. Some friends like to take vinyasa, some friends back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up, exhale, draw your right foot through, toes turn out. Left hand underneath the shoulder, pinky toe edge of your back left foot. Head of the arm bone back, on the hand or down to the elbow, draw the right arm up. Squeeze the inner thighs. If you'd like to take a different variation on your Vashisthasana or side plank, please do. Inhale, exhale, hands down to the mat. Through your vinyasa or back to downward facing dog. We're going to meet up all the way down onto our bellies. Full prostration. This is the deeply receptive lunar energy. Palms together, forehead down onto the mat. We're going to come onto our left side, left elbow. Some friends will need a blanket underneath their bottom left hip. My right fingertips, I'll rotate this way so you can see, are down onto the mat in front of me to create balance in the first shape, in this reclining Buddha or reclining Vishnu. The pubic bone is drawn up and the legs are strong. This balance is hard here. I'm going to rotate the right hand up, place the back of the hand onto the left thigh in Vijnana Mudra, thumb and first finger touching. Now, fingertips down onto the mat, bend through this top right knee, reclining Vrikshasana, a tree pose, firm through the belly, find the little balance, the little wobbles, try not to bend the lower legs. This is a little micro training for the muscles. Right hand onto right knee, palm up. thumb and first finger together. Then hand down to the ankle or peace sign finger to the big toes. Draw the left leg up. Press through the bottom right leg. Find the balance, the side waist opening on the left side. Reclining Vishnu or reclining Buddha. Inhale, exhale, slowly release the leg. Draw the leg down to mat, come down onto your belly. Roll to the other side. I'm going to switch sides so you can see, or optionally through your vinyasa. Come down lying on your right side, right hand underneath the forehead. Or you could have the head down on the elbow or a block underneath the forehead if that doesn't work for you. Press through the hands, left fingertips onto the mat. You can stop at any of these variations. Draw your left arm up, touch together first finger and thumb in Vyana Mudra. Rotate the palm up onto the hip. Bend through your front top left knee, foot to thigh, fingers down, press through the bottom leg, align rib cage with hip, left hand to the left knee, thumb and index finger touching. Hand around the ankle or peace sign finger to the big toe. Ooh, I'm rolling backwards. Ground through the bottom leg. My concentration went. Inhale. Press through the right leg. Exhale. Extend left leg up. I started to think about something unrelated to the practice, and the balance went entirely. Inhale, exhale, slowly release this leg down. Come down onto your belly. Squeeze the inner thighs. Extend up, elbows onto the mat here, or hands underneath the shoulders, Bhujanasana. Look over the right shoulder, lift through the right leg, exhale down to the center. We'll take this little twisting Kriya action. Left leg goes up, look over the left shoulder, exhale down. It releases the lower back. We could also be here on the elbows. Rotating, gentle spiraling twist, a little bit of functional movement, rotating. Or release to the center. Hands underneath the knees. Draw the knees apart wide. Big toes together. Wide child's pose. Roll up through the spine, bring the legs around to the front. Left knee comes across the right, Gomukhasana, or bottom right leg, left knee comes across the right, or bottom right leg can extend out long in half Gomukhasana. So find your seat, ground down, right hand down to the mat, ground through the left sits bone, inhale up and over, exhale, release, other side. Sweep forward. Create the circular mandala of the celestials. Right hand down to the mat. Inhale, up and over. Exhale. Sweep, deepen the breath. Open the lungs. Remove phlegm.
pause with your right hand down to the mat. Draw the left arm over, draw the left elbow back. Ground more through the right sits bone, open through the heart space. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward over the knees. And roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Left leg out long, right knee across the left. Or if you'd like to, left heel back by right buttock. Ground through the left hand, swim right arm up and exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Ground this left hand down. Draw the right arm across. Draw the right elbow back. Ground through the right sits bone. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen forward. Roll up through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Unfurl your legs. Come down onto your back. Knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Some friends will take a plow pose. Knees into the nose and then legs behind. And then hands to the lower back, lifting the legs up to their Asana or shoulder stand. Really pressing into their shoulders to keep the sides of the neck long. This is the most lunar of postures. Some friends who cervical spine pain, glaucoma, endometriosis, menstruation, pregnancy are all conditions where we wouldn't want to take the shoulder stand or the plow pose. Come to a supported bridge pose. And then draw your knees in towards your chest. Lengthen through the lower back and take your legs up towards the sky. Om Shram Shrim Shrum Shraim Shram Shraha. Om Shram Shrim Shrum Shraim Shram Shraha. Shram Shrim Shrum Shraim Shram Shraha. And place your feet down onto the mat or slowly knees into nose. Roll out from your shoulder stand. Lift the hips up off the block if you're using one. Roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Knees into the chest. Open your arms out in a cactus shape or T shape from the shoulders. Draw right knee over the left and draw both knees down and over to the left side. Left hand can rest onto the right knee. Right shoulder grounds down and back. Rotate through your head. Inhale, release back to center, left knee over right. Right hand across to the left knee. Inhale, exhale, rotate into a twist. Left shoulder down towards the mat or rotating through your head. Inhale, exhale, release knees into your chest, rotate out from your hips. Come into a happy baby pose.
Soles of feet together, knees apart. Just a little sparkle of heat through the central axis, a little bit of the shining chitra lunar energy. Elbows out wide, knees into the nose. Exhale, draw your knees out, draw elbows down. Inhale, exhale, continue. So you're coming from a Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclining butterfly pose, to an Apana Asana. If you don't like to draw your head off the mat, you could just draw your elbows and knees in. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And place your feet down onto the mat as wide as the mat and windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Place the soles of your feet together and the knees apart, hands resting at your heart center or palms up by the sides in Supta Baddha Konasana. And as you're ready, you'll make your way into your Shavasana. Please, please, friends, do not skip this part of your practice. Come to lying down onto your back. Take a moment to wiggle and move. And then release down onto your back. Take a long, deep breath in. And exhaling, release out. And let the eyes fall back into their sockets. Let the whole body rest.